Hey everyone, welcome. Today, we're going to jump into a concept that's all about making things work better, smoother, and just faster. It's called process optimization. And trust me, this isn't some high-level corporate jargon. It's for anyone who's ever thought, there has to be a better way to do this. Oh, you know that feeling, right? You're standing in line for your morning coffee, the clock is just ticking away, and the line, it's barely moving. You can see all the pieces, people taking orders, someone steaming milk, someone else at the register, but the whole thing is just crawling. That exact feeling of, this is so inefficient, that's what we're tackling today.
Well, that problem, it has a solution, and it's called process optimization. And it's pretty simple, really. It's basically the art of looking at any process, any series of steps, and asking, how can we make this better? The whole point is to make things faster, cheaper, and way more efficient. All without, and this is key, sacrificing the quality of the end result.
Okay, but why does this even matter? Why should you care? Well, because it doesn't matter if you're running a huge company, leading a small team, or heck, just trying to make your weekly grocery shopping less of a nightmare. The payoff for optimization is huge. It's all about taking that wasted time, that wasted energy, and turning it into something real.
And when you nail it, the benefits are just massive. Seriously. We're not talking about tiny little improvements here. We're talking about a huge boost in efficiency, seriously cutting costs, putting out a way better product or service, and that leads to happier customers, which of course gives you a massive leg up on the competition. It's a total game changer.
But what's really cool is how all these pieces connect. It's like a domino effect, a really positive one. Think about it. You boost productivity, you lower your costs. Now you have more money to pour back into making your product even better. Better quality and faster service? Boom, happier customers. And what do happy customers give you? That all-important edge in the market. It just keeps feeding itself, this awesome, powerful cycle. All right, so I'm hoping you're sold on the why this is so important. But now for the big question, the how. How do you actually do this? The good news is it's not some kind of dark magic, it's a method. And we're about to walk through a really straightforward 6-step blueprint that literally anyone can use to get started.
So here it is, the roadmap. First, you've got to see the whole playing field, so you map out the process. Then you put on your detective hat and hunt for the bottlenecks, the weak links in the chain. After that, you set a crystal clear goal, you figure out where you stand right now, you actually make a change, and finally, you watch it like a hawk to make sure it's actually working. Let's make this real and break it down with our coffee shop.
Step 1. Map the process. This is so crucial. You just can't fix what you can't see. So you literally draw it out every single step from start to finish. For our coffee shop, that means visualizing the customer's entire journey, from the moment they walk in to waiting, ordering, paying, waiting again, all the way to finally getting that coffee in their hand. Okay, step 2, hunt down the bottlenecks. Once you have that map laid out in front of you, you're looking for the log jams, the choke points where everything grinds to a halt. And for our coffee shop, the map makes it painfully obvious. At 8 a.m., there's a huge pileup right at the single overworked espresso machine. That's it. That's our bottleneck. Step 3 is all about defining your objective. You can't just say, let's make it faster. That's way too vague. You need a specific, measurable goal. So for the coffee shop, the goal is crystal clear. We need to slash the average customer wait time from a painful 10 minutes down to a much more reasonable 5 minutes, especially during that morning rush. Now we have a finish line to run towards. Step 4. Analyze performance. This is where you let the data do the talking. The coffee shop digs into its sales records. When exactly are the busiest times? They look at customer reviews. What are the most popular drinks that take forever to make? This isn't just about confirming what they already suspect. The data is going to point them straight to the smartest way to fix this.
And now for the fun part. Step 5. Implement the changes. This is where the rubber meets the road. After looking at all that data, the coffee shop decides to roll out an online ordering system. So now, customers can order ahead, pay on their phones, and just waltz in to pick up their drink. They get to completely skip that in-store bottleneck. It's a perfect, tech-savvy solution.
Last but definitely not least, step 6, monitor and improve. Because here's the thing about optimization. You're never really done. The coffee shop has to keep an eye on things. They're tracking wait times, getting feedback on the new app. Is it actually helping? Are customers happy with it? Did it accidentally create some new problem? It's a constant cycle, always looking for that next little improvement.
So that 6-step plan, that's your general blueprint. But inside your toolkit, there are also some specific, really powerful techniques you can pull out. Think of them as specialized tools for different kinds of jobs.
Let's take a quick look at 3 of the big ones.
First up, you've got lean. Lean is all about one thing, eliminating waste. Anything that doesn't add value, get rid of it. Then you have Six Sigma. This one is for the data nerds. It's all about using stats to get as close to perfection as possible by stamping out defects. And finally, there's BPR, or Business Process Reengineering. This is the go big or go home option. It's not about tweaking things, it's about tearing the whole process down and building it back up from scratch for huge, dramatic gains.
So as we're wrapping things up, I think the most important thing to remember is the mindset behind all of this. Optimization isn't about hitting some impossible state of perfection overnight. It's not going to happen. It's really about the commitment to just making things a little bit better every single day. It's a journey, not a destination.
So I want to leave you with a question. Think about your own life, your work, your daily grind, heck, even how you load the dishwasher. Forget about a massive, stressful overhaul. Just ask yourself this: what's one thing in your life that you could make just 1% better tomorrow?